Hi, this is Mikos Mitchell, and today is June 1st, 2015. I got a very important announcement to make. 2 years ago today, my mother, Lisa Johnson, passed away at the age of 53. Yep, her date of birth was July 19th, 1959, and the day that she died was June 1st of 2013. Exactly 2 years ago today. I miss my mother so much, but I also know that she is in a better place and she doesn't have to suffer anymore. But 2 years ago today, I lost a part of me as well. And today, instead of me mourning my mother's death, I will be celebrating her life. I will be celebrating her legacy. And her legacy lives on forever. And just for that, I already said it in a few videos ago, that I will be writing a play about my mom's death and the aftermath. It will take place. It had already taken place in June of 2013. I wrote about her memorial service, and a year later in 2014, which was last year, I wrote about myself going to Iowa to pick up my plays. I stayed at a hotel in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, but I went all the way to my old apartment in Davenport, Iowa. It was actually inside of my old landlord's garage. That's where I used to live. That's where my mother used to live at. But back to what I was saying. Even though my mother died in Davenport, Iowa, her funeral was in Summit, Illinois, where I was born and raised at. And also wrote about that trip, that 8-hour long trip that Heather and I went to 2 years ago. We went to the Greyhound bus station. We left from Minneapolis, Minnesota. We went through Wisconsin. We went through Madison, Wisconsin, Milwaukee, and arrived in Chicago, Illinois 2 years ago. And I can remember my older brother, Mike Kell. Well, he likes to be called Glory now. I remember my older brother and my sister-in-law, Amanda Mitchell, picking me up from downtown Chicago. And I was staying in a hotel in Bridgeview, Illinois, Days Inn. And I remember seeing all my relatives that I haven't seen in a long time. But I also remember saying goodbye to my mom. But I just want to make this video to know she is in a better place. And I'm going to celebrate her life today by writing a play and possibly a book about my mother named Lisa Johnson, also known as Mother Love. In addition, I will be making a mixtape dedicated to her. Instead of mixing house music or hip hop, I will be mixing disco, R&B, and some funk music. The music will be from the 1970s and early 1980s. And I will play all of the music that my mother loved so much. That is what I'm doing this for. To pay tribute to her and to celebrate her life. That's all I got to say, YouTube. I love you, Mom. I miss you. But until we see each other again, I'm going to carry your legacy. And that legacy will last forever. Oh, last but not least, my mother also loved children. And by me being your son, I also like working with children. That's why I decided to volunteer at the YMCA in October of last year. And I've worked with children between newborns all the way up to teenagers. But my favorite age group to work with is preschoolers and school-age children and toddlers. Kids are fun to be around with, especially when they're little kids. You learn a lot from them. But I got to go, YouTube. Peace out.